Well, good morning, everyone. It's Monday.
And that just pops up way too fast, I swear.
It does. Ow! Son of a. Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
A biscuit.
Yeah. I always said son of a yeah, yeah.
Wow, wow.
There was someone I know that said that all the time. Said it. We're not going to talk about her. Good morning, everyone. See folks in here already this morning.
You're cutting out,
Am I really?
or is it just me?
Am I cutting out, Mr. Kevin?
I hear you fine.
Okay.
How you doing this morning, Mr. Kevin?
Pretty good. How about you, Tiny?
Passed out about 6, 7 times this morning, maybe 10. Doing all right so far. Haven't hurt anything permanently, I guess is what I'm saying. I haven't hit my head. I hit my nose a little bit.
Just your pride, right?
Hit my nose on the sink a little bit, but
Mm.
just clipped it. Just, no breakage or anything, just a clip as I was going down. But shoulders a little sore where I hit the floor. But other than that, I'm fine. Other than, possible maiming, I'm doing all right. How you doing this morning, Bass Man?
I'm doing fine.
Doing fine.
Trying to learn to type the word Amy.
It's I can't remember either, so don't worry about it. Mr. Kevin had some shows this weekend. We're going to talk about those here in a little bit. But as of right now, let's go ahead and say hello to these fine folks. SF Kim Rush saying hello, one and all. Not to point you out, sir, but I sent you an email. Very important email. Something we've been talking about.
And I need to respond to SF Kim Rush. He sent me an email over the weekend that I haven't had a chance to respond to, but appropriately, the day that he sent that email, the items arrived. So
Nice.
So talk about timing.
There we go, SF Kim Rush. Excuse me. Baby Huey123 in the house. Good morning to all. Happy Monday. Happy Monday to you, Baby Huey. Good to see you, buddy. Oh, this one's all Mr. Kevin right here.
Oh yeah, because we get bless me bagpipes. We got Mr. Eric Gilliland here with his lucky dime, saying good morning, everyone. Good morning, sir.
Channel member, thank you for your membership, sir. Greatly appreciate it. And good morning. Speaking of a good morning, C. Griller Stacker, channel member, just another Numismatic Monday. Good morning to all. 5 cups of coffee. There's 3 of us, 1 of him. Somebody's getting a cup of coffee.
He's spreading the caffeine. He's spreading the joys of coffee.
Yeah, so 1 for each of us. Me and Mr. Kevin will drink it. Bassman will smell it.
Yep.
He loves the smell of coffee, doesn't drink it. 1 for C. Griller Stacker, that's 4. So somebody is winning a giveaway of a cup of coffee. We don't do giveaways here, but there's going to be a giveaway of a cup of coffee. Oh, look, next person in line wins the coffee. That means Bassman has 2 cups of coffee to smell.
Mm-hmm.
Bassman.
What they're gonna do when he's coming for you.
Threatening with inappropriate stories before the stream.
That'll show him.
That'll show him.
Yeah.
Not inappropriate. Medical stuff. Speaking of medical stuff, let's see. How long ago was it? 7 minutes ago, my son, Zachary, went in for a procedure. He's having a procedure done today to find out why he's been in so much pain lately. And good thoughts going out to my boy. He'll always be my baby. He's 22 years old, but he's still my baby. You know, he doesn't get talked about as much because he doesn't come out of his room as much as so he does.
'Cause, yeah, hey, he's playing the video games, so I mean, he doesn't come around as much.
Right. I mean, well, when we lived at the Ronald McDonald House for that year, everyone in the building, I'm talking workers, people we knew and were close to, knew of Zachary as, what was he, Bassman?
Oh, the unicorn?
The unicorn. Because you only seen glimpses of him every once in a while. Late at night, he would venture out into the house and, do his thing, get his food or whatever, and go back to the room. And during the day, he was a ghost. You never seen him during the day. So yeah, he was known as the unicorn. I'm talking workers would come up to us and said, "I seen the unicorn yesterday. I couldn't get my phone up in time to video him, but I seen him." People would send us clips where they videoed him and seen him in the passing.
Almost as if it was like they were squatching him.
Oh yeah. If he was bigger and hairy like me, they would have swore it was a Sasquatch sighting.
When they were still at the house before they went to Cincinnati, if I heard lightning in the background, I would hear a door shut just almost minute or so later, because he would go outside to see the lightning.
Rain, lightning, thunderstorms. My boy is outside. I told him, I said, you should have went to school to be a meteorologist.
Mm-hmm.
He absolutely loves all types of weather.
Yeah.
Absolutely loves it.
I like maps and I like weather. And so I should have been a meteorologist.
Yep. Gold Aztec. Morning. Tiny Kevin the Best Man with the 3 cups of coffee. He's giving it up to us, fellas. Good morning, Gold Aztec.
But Air Force Amy saying good morning to SF Kim Rush. Good to see you. Channel member, moderator, and she's always around. So good to see you.
Good morning, Miss Amy. Thank you for your membership, ma'am. Let's see. Silver Gator, hi, how y'all are? I'm so glad for me to see you. I got on damn tea from way down on the boat. Silver Gator, everybody. Good morning, Silver Gator. Let's see. Oh, everybody's saying hello to one another. I like it. I like it a lot. There he is.
Scott S. saying good morning to everyone. Good to see you, sir.
Good to see you, Mr. Scott S. Thank you for your membership, sir. Greatly appreciated. Created a fun video this weekend. We'll be dropping after the show. Thank you for waiting to drop that video until after the show, sir. That shows respect, and I greatly not saying that you respect me because but thank you, sir. I appreciate that. He respects the channel as a whole, us 3. Well, the two. But thank you, sir, for waiting until after the show to drop that. I really appreciate that. It's just common courtesy YouTube etiquette.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's doing something, you drop a video after it. or an hour before it happens. You know, you don't want to drop something like, you know, let's say Wednesday night, 6 p.m. Eastern time. You know, we're going to be over on Mr. Kevin's channel for the auction. You drop something at 5:45 or at 6 o'clock, it's not so nice. Wait until 7:30. That's great. You don't want to crowd people's feed up, YouTube feed up, because then they're like, okay, do I watch this or do I watch that? Well, if you drop it after or a half hour, 45 minutes before, hey, I can watch this and then watch this, or I can watch that and then that. See, it's common courtesy, YouTube etiquette in the coin community. And I've noticed, because I'm in a lot of communities here on YouTube, other than, you know, coin collecting, which is my biggest community that I'm in. I love this community. There's a reason Miss Ida calls us the best of the best. Other communities here on YouTube don't mind dropping stuff at the same time. Like, two people will drop a video at the same time, and they'll actually like correlate it with one another. They'll time it. Let's drop our video at the same time. Okay, now I can see if me and Mr. Kevin or me and Bassman or all three of us make a video about the same thing. Let's say we make a video about pocket coins. Mr. Kevin's got a 10-minute video. Bassman's got a 10-minute video. I've got a 10-minute video. Now, I've seen people hold competitions, friendly competitions with one another, and say, 1, 2, 3, drop. See who gets the most views the quickest. Or let's see who gets to 10 views first. Now, I've seen that. That's friendly competition. But when Mr. Kevin drops a video, and I say, oh, Kevin's dropped a video, let me drop mine now. No, that's not nice. That's not nice. Not nice. Digressed all over myself, but thank you, Sea Griller, for waiting, sir. Really, really appreciate that. Very good etiquette. Hey, Parviz Nawab, saying hi to the family. Good morning, Mr. Nawab. Yes. Tell me what finger I'm holding up. Just guess. Thought I was flipping you off, didn't you, noob? Is Zach having a fatherectomy? Maybe. But guess what? This is my roof. He's just got a spot in there with one door and one window. That's the dungeon.
Dun-dun-dun.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
It's almost
Kevin,
like you're on the weakest link.
Congrats on your Tigers. They took 2 out of 3 from my good Cubs team. Yes, they did.
Dude, your Cubs team was giving me fits this weekend.
I've been following baseball a little bit this year.
No. You're the best in the National League. And from what I kept hearing this weekend, it's like, okay, to this point, there's only 2 teams that have 40 wins in the major leagues. The Tigers and the Cubs.
Yep.
They're playing against each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't say that this wasn't a preview for something. And you know what? I think we're going to be seeing this series again on a world stage, would you say?
Yeah. Yep. That's what I've gathered from what I've been reading and what I've been seeing in the the clips and stuff,
Yeah.
the prediction clips and stuff like that.
Oh, the pundits, yeah. You know what? Honestly, for me, I'm still waiting for the other shoe to drop. I'm a Detroit fan, so we've been crapped on for how long?
Right.
In every sport. So I take it with a grain of salt,
Yep, you're waiting for that. You're waiting for that bad streak.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, it ain't coming. It ain't coming. Not this year. Not
I
this year.
hope you are right. I
Well,
hope
from
I'm wrong.
I mean, from who I follow the Tigers because, well, not follow them, but I've been watching the Tigers because, one of my really good friends is a Tigers fan. That would be you, Mr.
Thank you.
And from what I've been seeing, who they've played that are actually really good teams that are underrated this year, that they're just stomping. And I'm like, Detroit could be doing it this year. And I'm hoping for you that they are.
Well, from what I understand, Tigers have played 6 series against opponents with better win averages. They are 5-1 in those series.
Nice.
And the only series that they lost to a better team and over a 500 team was that first series against the Dodgers. And you know what?
You got Shohei Ohtani showing out this year. I mean,
yeah. So I mean, and that was first series of the season. I mean, nobody's warmed up yet.
right.
So honestly, yeah, I'm hoping really hard. Yes, they're good, but you know what? I'll believe it when I see it.
Well,
I'm just a Detroit fan. I'm pessimistic.
right. Mr. Kevin's like, it's half empty, and I'm like, there's not enough glass in the damn water. I mean, there's not enough water in the damn glass. Not enough glass in the water. Yeah, there's not enough glass for the water, is what I'm saying. But yeah, Yankees aren't doing nothing this year, so, watching Detroit for you. So.
Oh, hey, you can watch Judge hit all those home runs.
Oh, yeah, he's smoking that ball.
25 already.
He's on track for like what they say, like 64 or something like that. I'm thinking, yeah, I want to see 64. That'd be nice. Gold Aztec picked me up a salvaged silver shipwreck treasure yesterday, 2025 Britannia with anchor privy. Very nice. The coin is from 1942 SS Tillawa shipwreck. They are doing a Cougar Rand as well.
Nice.
Very nice pickup. Hide your valuables. Stay out of the bank. Stay away from anywhere that has a safe with a bunch of cash in it because we have the masked bandit in the place, everybody. Bandit Jones. Good morning, sir. Got to watch him.
Coin stuff I like. Saying good morning, friends. Good to see you, Mr. Palladino. Channel member and another good channel to himself.
Oh, absolutely. Good channel. Go over and check him out. Fun and informative videos. Forgot to say, C. Griller Stacker has a great channel as well. Fun and informative videos. And he let us in on a little secret that he made a fun video over the weekend, and he's dropping it after the show today. Coin stuff I like. It hasn't been that long since we talked to this guy, has it, Bassman? Last night. Last night, Bassman, Mr. Palladino, and myself got on the stream here and did a little digging into the gift that Mr. Kevin gave me last year at the Cincinnati Coin Show. Mr. Kevin said, Tiny likes shiny nickels. Tiny likes war nickels. So why don't I give Tiny a shiny war nickel with toning on it? So he walked up to me and he gave it to me. And this is the coin. You see that toning? Oh, We done a little. Oh, sorry about that. We done some digging into this last night, and what we found between us three, that was improper grammar. We found that is a 1943 Philadelphia War nickel, which is proof like toning with lamination errors, a die crack. It is a DDO-008 DDR-007. So it's an 08 on the obverse and an 07 on the reverse on the double dies. Very nice. And it will be going to annex at the Cincinnati show, along with my 76 FS 101. Very nice. Thank you, sir, for coming in with us last night and us grinding that out. I really, really appreciate that, sir. As I do you, Bassman. Bassman was the heart and soul of finding out what was going on with that coin last night. He had the microscope pulled up on this screen. He had Variety Vista and other sites pulled up on this half of his screen and was like, show me this, show me that, show me this, show me that. And I was like, yes, sir.
Yeah, I can't move the coin in the scope. Drives me crazy. I'd get on a picture and be just about to figure out something, and he'd move the coin.
Yeah.
There it went.
Well, I was also looking at Variety Vista, and I'm thinking, okay. I mean, me and Bassman were like on the obverse is definitely was without a doubt. We had 008 locked down for the obverse. No doubt in any one of our three minds, 008 is the obverse. So we're thinking 008 for the reverse. Flipped the coin over, went to 008. Close, but no cigar. A lot of it was not as lined up with the photos as what mine was. That's when Mr. Palladino come in. So we started going over the 008 obverse. He agreed with Bassman and myself. It's a 008. Guaranteed. Flipped it over. We went through 008, like 0013, I think, or something like that. And then Mr. Palladino said, well, I'm on the gentleman who done Wexler's nickels. Done the nickels for Wexler. And he said 007 was one of the big popular reverses. So we went to 007 and Bassman picked it up right away. Like as soon as he said, that's got to be it. And then Mr. Palladino was like, that's got to be it. And I'm like, I don't know. And then they're like, oh, it's got to be it. And I'm like, yes, sirs. And it was there. After I looked at it a little bit more, it was spot on for a 007. So thank you, gentlemen, Bassman and Mr. Palladino. Thank you very, very much. Hey, look, it's another Mr. Kevin. This one's Mr. Kevin Hawthorne. Good morning from Lakeland, Florida. Good morning, sir. Giants had game 7 homestand where each game was won by 1 run. Only 4th time in Major League Baseball history.
Man.
Very nice. Yes, sir. Good pitching at at Detroit.
Oh, yeah. You got the Scooble and Flaherty show. Mize's been hit or miss, but I mean, that's been Mize for the last couple of years. If we get Olsen back, I'd like to see what that Alex Cobb can do. I mean, apparently he's getting ready down over there in West Michigan. Job should be back after the All-Star break. So, I mean, yeah. But you know what? Last year we were pitching by committee. So, and Heck, that worked too. So
This is true what you say, sir. June baseball is nothing like October baseball. That's right. It picks up even more. So if June baseball is good all around the league, wait till October because they always kick it into high gear in October. But yes, I agree with this too. You cannot forecast October ball with June ball. That's right. You can't. But when there's several people out there, you know, you kind of got to take it into consideration. But I agree with you. You cannot forecast October baseball with June baseball because it's a different animal. It's a different animal. Mr. Scott's going to take his wife to a Cubs game this year. She loves them. I'm also going to take out a second mortgage to pay for everything. Got a $20 beer and
expensive.
$20 beer and a $15 hot dog.
And don't take any cash with you.
That's right. Got to have a card
Right on.
everywhere. Go early, eat and drink your beer before the game. Take her out to eat first. And so you don't have to take out a second mortgage to eat. Take her somewhere with a dollar menu.
Yeah, because you'll love it.
I would love to take the wife to a Giants Cubs game at Wrigley one day, Scott S. That would be awesome. Is this somebody's dealer? Who is this? Who's that?
I don't know. My tuning addiction is getting kind of out of hand, man.
That's what I was getting ready to say. It's getting.
I need to talk to a Starika.
Morning, Starika. I remember when Wednesday was ladies' night at Wrigley. Yep. I remember going to Cubs games when I was little. I remember when the Cubs were in the World Series. We went to a World Series game when I was little. I had my big satin Cubs jacket on. I was about 7 years old. I was king of the bleachers, man. And then when I got there, I was like, "There's like 50 other 50 other Cubs jackets here that look just like mine, except they're bigger."
That was probably the series with the Padres, the NLCS.
May have been. It was in the 80s.
Yeah, if it was the 80s, yeah, that would have been 84. That's the Cubs versus the Padres in the National League championship game.
That was it. Wasn't the World Series.
Yeah, because the Padres faced the Tigers that year.
Beers are $13 and hot dogs are $9. Why go early and drink and eat? I love paying $9 for a hot dog. Makes you feel like you're doing something. I'm contributing to the ball club.
Yeah. Hey, come on out to Detroit. I mean, we have $6 hot dogs and $8 beer.
I go to the West Virginia Power where it's $4 for a beer and $1.50 for a hot dog. It's the Reds farm team. Well, they work with the Reds and the Pirates. 2 or 3 guys have went to the Pirates and a couple have went to the Reds from the West Virginia Power in Charleston. We've went there several times. We went there with the Boy Scouts and we watched the game. But first, before the game, when the guys were warming up on the field, we got to go out on the field with the players and throw baseball, play catch with the players. Got to run the bases. Got to field a couple balls from the guys. It was pretty much a one-sided pepper game. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They'd toss the guy the ball and he'd bunt it, and kids would run after it, throw it back to the catcher, and like they were playing a game. And then after the game, the players come back out and they helped all the boys set up their tents, and we got to camp in the outfield. It's a pretty fun time. Yes, you have not been to a ball game till you've been to a Wrigley game. Not a bad seat in the joint. There's really no poles or anything, partial view or anything like that at Wrigley. It's just all there.
Yeah, obstructed view used to be a really big thing at the old Tiger Stadium. When they designed Comerica, they had that in mind.
Yes, sir. I've been thinking about that. My one reservation is whether, due to space limitations, they can fit WDDO 008 and WDDR 007 and lamination on the label. You may have to prioritize which ends up on. I want them to staple stuff to my slab.
Yeah.
I want them to melt two slabs together just for my label. That's what I want. The longest label known to annex ever is what I want.
Fold out label. Come down.
Right. I mean, the 43 is already there. War nickel probably won't be there. PL is easy to add on the grade if it's straight grades. Toning, they're not going to put that. Lamination errors, maybe. Die crack, they're not going to put die crack. DDO 08, DDR 007. Those are probably the ones I'm going to go with. The DDO and the DDR and the lamination errors, like you say. That's probably what I'm going to go with. Because those lamination errors, as you've seen yesterday, are abundant. Obverse and reverse. Like if this is the coin, this whole side is lamination errors. And on his cheek, you can see where it's just peeled back in all directions on his cheek. And then on the reverse, there's like cracks coming down, but they're not cracks. They're cracks in the lamination where the lamination is trying to come apart. It's a very cool looking coin under a microscope.
Yeah, and the machine doubling. Oh, it's so cute.
Let's see. Hey, Mr. Pentoff. Good morning, sir. I picked up a Black Eagle High AU to MS. Will be the judge. The grade when I get it. The serial number is a birthday note.
Ooh.
12311 12311 1961. Oh, sir. Sir. Wait a minute.
November 31st, 1961.
But there's 1211 in there. 1211 is my birthday. That was the first thing I seen was the 1211. Then I was like, no, it's December 31st, 1961. But I seen that 1211 in there and I got excited for a minute. My wife's birthday is 1231. Holy smokes. I found a Lucite desk note holder, ordered one. Nice. Put that in some thick plastic. Very nice. Who's this guy?
Hey, break out the soup and quackers. It's a lucky duck. Good morning, everyone. Hope this finds you well. Quack, quack.
Good morning, sir. Good to see you, buddy. I hope you are settled in after the move because it's been a couple months. So you should be settled in and finding out where all the good restaurants are. Not the everyday restaurants. When you move to a new town, you got to ask those folks, where do you go? You don't say, where's the McDonald's? Where's the Outback Steakhouse? Where's the Longhorn? You ask them, where do you go for good food? They'll show you the little places that's down an alley somewhere or 6 miles out of town and there's only 4 parking spots in the parking lot. Those are the places you want to go to. Those are the ones with the real food. Around here, there's nothing. But there's 2 restaurants And one of them literally has 10 parking spots. From the time they're open until the time they're closed, you can't get in the parking lot at all. It's always full. They open at 4:30 in the morning, a.m., and they close at 6:30 p.m. They do breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They do the breakfast for the coal mining crowd and the construction crowd. They do the lunch for the elderly crowd and the everyday coffee drinkers that just come in and sit and chat. And then they do the dinner for the second shift coal miners that are coming on and the first shift coal miners that are going home. They've got it down to a science. Both restaurants do this, but the second restaurant, I can't remember the name of it, Hamlin something. Anyway, the second one opens at 5 and closes at 5. They're only open from 5 to 5. But they get the same crowds. And those places, now the second one has a big parking lot, but it's like 75, 80% full all the time. Great food. Great food. Got a little old lady works the first one. She takes your order, then goes in the back and fixes your food. And then brings your food out. And she keeps an eye through the window if somebody walks in. She goes and takes their order while the food's cooking and goes back in and cooks the food. There's only like 4 people that work there, and one just stands at the cash register and doesn't even take orders. The little old lady wants to do it all herself. But that's small town living. Yep, I agree, sir. Bringing a handful of cash or a credit card is really expensive. 2 decent tickets are a minimum of $150 each. Parking ranges from $50 to $100. See, we pay in to the club because these guys make $30 million a year to play a game. So people are saying, "Oh, it costs too much." Well, you want to watch the game. These guys make all this money, millions of dollars a year to play. You got to help out a little bit. But yeah, that is a little crazy for parking. Loving the 2026 version of the Red Book, obtained from Mr. Kevin, of course. Updated format, liking that. I need to pick one up for Mr. Kevin.
Oh yeah. Pretty much when they went to make the 26 Red Book, they started from the ground up. Information is still as good as always, but they reorganized how they have the prices in there. They reformatted how they have some of the information. Like, if you look at the previous Red Books, I mean, you have like 4 different condition prices, and then there's like 2 proof condition prices. They got it all separated out. Makes it a whole lot easier in order to read. And many more images, much more. There's a lot of really good information in there. If you're choosing a year to pick up the Red Book, 2026 is a good one.
Help. Okay, Bassman.
Mm-hmm.
I'll remind you to remind me to remind Mr. Kevin to send me a Red Book.
Okay.
Okay. We got it. We're going to remind everyone.
Don't have to send him an email.
Yeah.
He won't answer that.
Mr. Kevin is a great guy. You email him, you'll get a response.
Yeah.
On the live stream.
Yeah, you'll get a response eventually.
Not saying anything bad about Mr. Kevin. Mr. Kevin's a very, very busy man. I mean, he works, constantly until, 6, 7 o'clock in the evening, sometimes with his day job. And then he's doing coins because he's a coin dealer. This man has no time to mess around.
Coin clubs.
But coin clubs, So emails,
I mean, heck, you can just see the condition of my desk here.
right.
Oh, and there's a little bit of a preview there.
Oh, hide that. What are you doing? Oh, what? Oh, that's a nickel.
That is a half dime.
Oh, it's a half dime. I had you small when I was looking at it. Oh, it's rotated too.
Well, it's rotated in the holder.
Oh, okay. Okay, I didn't see the obverse before I made it large. I was like, what? I was like, that's 90 degrees off center. Very fine. 35, 1832, 5-cent half dime.
Yeah.
Nice. Very nice.
And then, there's this one here, too.
Oh, I got you. Extra fine 45, 1830. Very nice. Ooh, she's a pretty lady.
A couple of the pickups from this weekend might be coming to an auction near you.
Wednesday, 6 p.m. Eastern time over on Coins Banking Sense. 14 amazing items. Thank you. Just, putting that out there.
Yep.
Mr. Greg Swanson wants to know, are we talking baseball today? We talk a little bit of everything around here, sir.
Yep.
Even stuff we're not supposed to talk about.
And we're talking baseball from Maine to San Diego.
Right. I'd rather buy silver than spend that much money on baseball. That's a good way to think about it, Miss Amy. But when you're right there
silver, holy crap.
When you're right there at the ballpark and it's calling your name and you hear that, or you hear that, you gotta, it's just, I got shit. Look at the hair on my arm standing up. I can't, Woo-hoo. I want to go back to another Yankees game, damn it. Yeah. Silver is up to 36.78. Yes.
I have 36.59 at the moment. So, yeah, what's going on? Silver is up over $2 an ounce in the last week.
40 is coming in 2 weeks. Watch out.
In all honesty, what's going on? My best guess is that silver is finally correcting. Because the silver ratio has been over 100 to 1 now for months. That's not a natural level for it. Even for the last few years, 80 to 90 to 1 is about where it's been for about the last 2 years. We actually prefer 60 to 1.
Right.
I mean, yeah, we're at like 95 to 1 right now, 94 to 1. So, I mean, yeah, we're still on that high side where silver is still the opportune. But, I mean, yeah, you know what? Buckle your seatbelts.
To touch on this here, ask them to use size 2 font, talking about that 43 war nickel that I'm getting graded. Use size 2 font on the label. I thought about with you, because I'm going with you to get it graded. You're going to be at the Cincinnati show, Mr. Palladino. So is Mr. Kevin and Bassman and a lot of other YouTube folks. I thought about taking the form with me, filled out except for those areas, except for the attributions and stuff, and asking them, what's the smallest font you can use? And if they, I kid you not, if they say they can use a smaller, they use like 12 on there normally. It's either 10 or 12. I can't remember what
I think it's more of a 10, but
yeah. If they can use smaller than a 10, do it, please. Which they won't, but like they wouldn't attribute my YouTube find as a YouTube find. For those of you who didn't know, Mr. Kevin give Bassman and myself some 1939 Philadelphia nickels. And we did a little coin search on Christmas this year. Last year. And Mr. Kevin, myself, and Bassman had our 3 microscopes up on the screen, and we were searching. Like 4 left in the thing. I was lucky enough. I don't know how my luck lined up. FS 801 on a 1939 Jefferson nickel, and it's straight graded a very fine 40.
Man. You know what? And you know what? I still say crap in a hat to that. I mean, that was a find and a half.
Right. All thanks to you, sir.
I bought these nickels. They were rolls I bought off eBay. As far as I knew, yeah, they'd already been gone through.
Right.
I mean, I just thought, hey, just on the chance that this is just from an old collector that just sorted all their coins, because you know what? People do that.
Yep.
There are people out there that go through boxes of nickels and they make tubes of individual dates and individual mint marks. And I was just hoping that this was something like that. Exactly. Yep. So, no, the fact that we found one, honestly, I was elated at that. And right after that, I went back to look to see if he had any more, and they were all gone. So, but you know what? If I find a good deal on sorted rolls like that, I say we'll try it again.
Oh yeah, it was absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. I still, every time I look, I've actually got it right here it's sitting on top of my computer in a slab box.
Nice.
Magnetic slab box. And the slab is in a protective plastic. But there it is. The FS 801.
Yeah,
on the reverse.
That Largent in charge there.
See if I can get that to focus.
Extra fine 40.
Yep. And you can almost see, even on this camera, if I didn't have the plastic on it,
yeah,
when it focuses, you can see it with your eye. It is so doubled.
Well, that's what's so good about that variety, that it is right there in your face. That's why it's such a popular variety. There's no mistake in that one.
I threw one under there because, we were specifically looking for that variety.
Yep.
For that error. So I threw one under there. Nope. Threw one under there. Nope. Threw one over there. I was like, hey now, Mr. Kevin looks at the screen and goes, holy crap in a hat.
Yep.
There it is. Sure enough, Mr. Kevin goes, that's $100 bill all day long. And I'm thinking, that's getting graded. As soon as I thought, I'm thinking, this is going to be the first coin I get graded. And Coin Stuff I Like said, I'll get that graded for you. Off to Annex it went. Why Annex? Because Mr. Coin Stuff I Like has had a lot of good things attributed from Annex. Number 1, number 2, PCGS, NGC, you can argue number 1, number 2 all day long. But number 3 is always Annex. It's right there in number 3. And they're the best for attributing errors and varieties and stuff. I mean, hands down. You NGC will only attribute certain things. PCGS will only attribute certain things. If you send a coin that's been cut in half by a monster at the mint with antenna, and you can verify it, PCGS NGC is not going to attribute it as the monster cut. Annex will, because they see the proof. Until it comes to me, and I show them the proof that I found it live on YouTube. And they said, oh, that's an amazing find, and it was great that you found it on a live stream, but we're not going to attribute it as found on Dueling Scopes. I went back and forth with him for what? How long did I do? 2 weeks. I went back and forth with him.
Yeah, and I eventually met up with some representatives from ANAX, and I asked them flat out, and they're like, "Yeah, they don't have. Pretty much, you have to do like 7 figures in business with them in order for them to put in that kind of an attribution."
I got 7 pennies. I mean, come on, what's up? Yeah, I'm just a couple million pennies away. A couple 100 million pennies away from. Oh well. But you know what? I may take it to Cincinnati with me and show it to them and say, "What about found live on YouTube? Not found live on Dueling Scopes, which that's what we call our scopes because we're fighting it out. Dueling Scopes. How about found live on YouTube? I can show you the proof. You can see my face. You can see Mr. Kevin's face. We're the ones that found it. Please, please. They're going to tell me no again, but it never hurts to try."
Now, wouldn't it be something if they would come up with a label that would have a YouTube logo on it and a QR code that here's where it was found? Wouldn't that be an idea?
You know what? They have a holder, a lucite holder that looks like a baseball card holder. It's like, okay, let me show you.
Well, while you're looking for that, I'm going to say good morning, Miss Wendy Lady. Big pink hand waving and bringing the coffee. Thank you.
Good morning, ma'am. The slab is this big. The holder is like this big on both sides. It's got like 1.5 inches on both sides and the sides. And it's a screw down holder, and it's 3/4 of an inch thick. And it is perfectly made for an annex slab. What if I make a surround out of cardstock, or better yet, photo paper that has like a YouTube banner across the top of it and a QR code, and like the name of Dueling Scopes across the bottom of it or something? I could do that. I could do that myself. But Annex, you're not listening. But if you are, we want a YouTube label with QR codes, please, sirs and ma'ams.
Please and thank you.
Thank you. We are way behind. I'm way behind.
And we only have 5 minutes left.
I know. I run my mouth way too much. Let's see.
So much for needing to drop early.
Right. I'm excited now. I'm not passing out now. Done all my passing out before the show.
Yeah. You got that done and out of the way.
Oh, I got to stop on this one right here. I know I'm skipping a lot of folks, and I'm sorry, but I added a Benjamin to my book and 5 ASCs to book 1, says Miss Amy. Your drummer boy DDO showed him that last night under the microscope as well, and you can't see it, but it's yeah.
But under the microscope, that is
a $600 find.
That's machine doubling to its best.
Best man, you shush.
Now that's singer.
Yeah, that was a good one. My bank accidentally gave me a 2024 Philadelphia nickel box. You're in the money.
Nice.
You're in
Very nice.
eBay, sir. They're still going good. 2024s are still going. 2025s are doing good.
Yeah. How many rolls can I get from you?
Yeah, absolutely.
I need at least 2.
Absolutely. If PCGS costs more to grade an attribute than what the coin would be worth, I'll go with Annex to limit
Mm-hmm.
cost. If I had $1,000 coin and I knew it was going to grade MS 70, so it would have quadrupled in price. Now it's worth 4,000 or it's worth 5,000. I'd still go with Annex because of you, coin stuff I like. I'd still go with Annex. Don't care. You've proved time and time again to me in emails and messages and stuff that Annex has done you right over the years. I mean, Spitting Bessie. He wanted Spitting Bessie put on a slab. They put Spitting Bessie on a slab. He's wanted other stuff put on a slab. They put it on the slab. I mean, come on. You show them proof. They research it. They'll do it. Other than, like a commercial thing like YouTube. And I can understand that. But Annex grade and attribution runs a bit less than half of what it would cost at PCGS. That's another good reason to go to Annex.
Well, thing is also with any of the grading companies, and I'm finding this out the difficult way with the latest submissions that I put in. You need to have more than a couple of coins in order to make it worth the while. These submissions for 2 and 3 coins, those got expensive for me. And I try holding on to submissions so that I have 5 or 8 coins to submit. But I had to get some coins into the graders already, and that kind of doubled the cost. So
Annex, you can grade 10 coins for $12 a piece.
Yep.
And then it's $3 for attribution. $3 versus the $15. I can't remember if it's NGC or PCGS. Attributions are expensive over there.
They nickel and dime you on every single thing you want on it.
Yep. And what really gets you is they want to know what you think it's worth.
Mm-hmm.
That's how they do their shipping.
That's all the services.
Right. But I noticed I talked to someone who sent in a quarter at PCGS, sent in 1 quarter and valued it at $100. The same as my nickel. I valued it at $100 because, you said, so I looked up, found out, yep, if it's straight grades in the very fine, or we were thinking fine. We were thinking fine, weren't we?
Mm-hmm.
So in the fine, in a high fine, it was graded. It was around $100. So my worth is $100. His was PCGS or NGC. I can't remember which one right off. I think it was PCGS, and mine was Annex. His shipping was $58. My shipping was $36. They both came UPS, and his took longer. But they're a bigger company. They get more submissions than Annex. So, the lead time is expected. But I don't know. Call me, whatever you want to call me, NC Griller's got a bunch of things he wants to call me.
Yeah, just don't call me late. Just don't call him late for dinner.
You can tell by the size of me. I ain't ever been late for dinner. I mean, come on. 6'4" and 310 pounds of nothing but eating time. I am losing weight though, so I'm going to lose a bunch of weight. I'm going to get down to about 250. Doctor said if you're at 250, you'd look good, you'd look right. And I'm thinking, what do you mean I look good? That ain't look good. That ain't, no, I would never look good. But
Gonna say,
Bass Man, hush your face. You're my best friend. You're supposed to say, oh,
Yeah.
yeah, Tiny, you look good. Yeah, man. Yeah, yeah. And Bass Man, like,
yeah, you'd lose a lot of weight for all the plastic surgery you'd need to
yeah, to look good.
fix you up. Yeah.
This is what I look like without a beard. Not happening. Zoey would whoop my ass if I shaved my beard off.
I don't
I
know.
believe
You lose
the
some weight
single
in that
people
one.
are you.
Yeah, it's not me without the beard.
Yeah, you
Always
shave
had
that
the beard
beard,
on
you
YouTube.
lose weight. 'Cause she'd
Yeah,
be
lose like
thra-
a take a pound of flesh off of me.
she'd be thrashing you good for it.
She would. I'm surprised she lets me cut my hair on my head. Alrighty, gentlemen, we're at an hour. I've run my mouth all day long. I'm so sorry, gentlemen. But I had to do something to stay awake and keep from passing out.
Not a problem. Parviz, my information is in the spreadsheet for the auction. So if you just want to get that, it shouldn't be a problem. So, hey, thank you everybody for coming on out today. We'll have the auction preview on Wednesday's show. So thank you all for coming on out here. Bassman, Tiny, thank you for having me. As always, love doing the show with you guys. And yes, everybody, Zoey strong. So for now, I'm Kevin with Coins Making Sense, your spot for the dissemination of information to the numismatic nation. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming on out today, and I'll see you on Wednesday. Bye.
Okay. Well, as he said, Wednesday we'll have an auction. So get ready. Come see it. Like I say, it doesn't matter if you bid or not. Come and visit with us. We try to talk to people in between things. But we still keep it all in an hour. So don't feel like you got to come and put your butt to sleep for 3 hours or something. So come by and see us Wednesday, see what we got. We'll have a little preview. So until then, I'm wishing I was fishing. Bye.
Yep. Wednesday evening to have an auction. Wednesday morning, the preview right here. Show you all 14 items that are going to be in the auction. We have Miss Amy and Miss Wendy saying Zoey strong. Absolutely. You guys have a good day. There was something I was wanting to say about a comment, but I can't remember what it was because, I'm hopped up on caffeine. I love each and every one of you, and I hope this finds you guys safe and healthy. You guys don't forget to check that pocket change because you never know what you got.